Welcome to week one's recap of my fantasy football league. Now, in case you haven't done so, do this a quick favor for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification, as I would love to keep growing this channel. The more likes and the more subscriptions, the bigger the channel gets and the more things I can do with this channel. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So I'm going to go over my fantasy football league weekly recap. I'm going to be doing this every single week, probably like Monday night or Tuesday mornings because of scoring and just got to make sure everything is done and complete. So let's go to the around the league situation. Now, this is a 12-team league. We recently did the draft last week, and now let's go over the scores. So first, let's get started with this team called Belichick Yourself versus Nigbus with Attitude. Just like NWA. I would say the actual word, but I don't want YouTube to get all pouty about it and then cancel my channel. So Belichick Yourself won handedly 140.3 to 118. The top performers of Belichick Yourself was Dallas Cowboys defense. Yes, they had that 40-0 just absolute massacre. Stephon Diggs, 26.2. And then this new guy, can't even say his name. His name is Travis Etienne. I can't say it. But he got 21.4. He's their running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So, yep, he won completely handedly. And what with NWA, what he is most famous for, he's famous for his constant second place finishes. So, not a good start for him so far. Next, we've got the Macaroni and Cheese versus the Seattle Water Bottles. Now, the most famous thing about Seattle Water Bottles, he has finished last place pretty much every single year. And not only that, he's actually finished with a perfect season, losing every game of the entire season. Macaroni and Cheese actually Seattle Water Bottles actually made a fight out of it with his top performing Deshaun Watson and then Olave and Elliott, but it wasn't enough to beat up the team that because they scored 95 points because it was 95.2 to 88.1. Pat Mahomes was the top scorer along with Derrick Henry. So, I mean, Macaroni and Cheese, he's got the Pat Mahomes, so something to force to be reckoned with. And anything that he left on the bench for Seattle Water Bottles where could have went in his favor, well, Travis Kelce was injured, so he didn't plan for that, so that didn't really help at all. Next, let's go over to Dirty Birds, who is also known for scoring a lot of points in the regular season. Like, he does draft really well. And then he usually just craps the bed in the playoffs. And then Auto Draft. He's also a one-time defending champion. So Dirty Birds won 137.1 to a 101.5. Dirty Birds was carried with Aaron Jones, Christian McCaffrey, and Calvin Ridley. That's a pretty good core of running backs and a wide receiver that he's got. Auto Draft was carried by Austin Eckler, running back, Green Bay Packers defense, who handled the Bears, and Tyler Bass, their kicker. So, not a good start for the Auto Draft. And he usually rages and he usually blames me when team loses. Next, we got Fam Price, who is known to be a two-time champion, playing against Cougar Advance. Absolutely obliteration. 133.2 to 64.1. Tyreek Hill, Kirk Cousins, and A.J. Brown will do the job. The Cougar Advance, all he had was Nick Chubb, David Montgomery. That was about it. They didn't really do much at all, unfortunately. Now we're going to go to Team WTF. Now, this is the team I barely beat by 0.1 last year, basically by 1 yard. He is going out for a vengeance against the Epic Sea Films, who was known for scoring the most points in the regular season, but still missed the playoffs. So Team WTF won 99 to 80.6. Highest scorers was Amon-Ra St. Brown, Nick Folk, and Justin Fields. And now let's go into my matchup. This was I am known as the Rooftop Korean because I'm Korean. Against the GGEZ new player. This one was intense. So here's what was going on. Key mistakes I made. I, at the last minute on Thursday, benched Mike Evans for Sky Moore because I put a lot of trust in Pat Mahomes. But unfortunately, he only got me 0.4 points. And going into Sunday, it looked like that I was going to lose this one. It looked like GGEZ had everything all handled. It was going to be a formality. But then, fortunately, with some performances by DK Metcalf, Tony Pollard, and Justin Herbert, that was carrying me to a pretty slim lead. I think I had about a 20-point lead or something. But this guy, he had Josh Allen and Dalvin Cook, and it looked like that with Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen, looks like there was going to be a chance that it was going to maybe be a shootout, but knowing the Jets defense, they actually have a good defense. Josh Allen threw 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions. I think he fumbled the ball. And that is the reason why it got into down to 84.6 my score to 83. And had Josh Allen done something in overtime, I think he could have won this game. And luckily, I was bailed out by the Jets' punt return. So that means Dalvin Cook could not get the ball. So I did win that closely, 84.6 to 83. So now I am 1-0. I'm very happy about it. Hopefully I can get another win next week because I am playing against the Nig Bus with Attitude. It's a tough team. But that's the recap for my Fantasy Football League, League One. Week 1, I'll be doing this more consistently and hopefully maybe do some live shows based on it, but we'll see. But that is it. Once again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification, hit that like button, and thanks for watching.